Michaela Brewer, welcome. And thank you for
Hi.
having this interview with me this morning. Thanks.
No, thank you very much for the invite. I feel very privileged to be able to speak to you about how I'm doing, what I'm doing, all that kind of thing. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Michaela, we were part of your journey from the beginning of the year when you entered the Opulent Models Top Model competition and you took winner of the runway. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It feels like years have gone by already. It doesn't even feel like it's been this year. I always refer to when people ask me or or tell them about it. I always say, was it this year? Still, no, can't be,
Listen, I think the entire experience was just, it must have been an extraordinary, on top of the world experience and feeling throughout the process and when they announced you. So, when things like that happen, then sometimes it can feel like it happened quite a few years ago or a while ago.
Yes.
Oh, Michaela, but again, it was amazing seeing you on stage. It was amazing seeing you taking the first prize for runway on the night. But something more exciting has happened, and that's why we are here today. And we are super proud to announce that you are an amazing local, proudly South African, talented young woman who went to London's Fashion Week this year. Tell me.
The words don't come to mind immediately. Just thinking about the actual experience. This was actually my first time going overseas. So this was my
you
first
went alone by yourself.
And I went alone by myself. So that was fantastic. No, just the actual feeling of winning and then being able to have this opportunity to go to London was enough in its own. The visa process was very frightening, very challenging. I think I got my visa a week before I had to leave, so it was quite
cutting it fine.
Romantic, yeah. But no, the flight there was quite a long one as well. But when we landed, it was just beautiful. Immediately on the bat, we were going. I mean, train to train. We had to learn the train station like this quickly. I'm busy reading the map, thinking, oh, how is this going to work? We finally found our place there. I'm staying in the nice little hotel. We stayed in Camden, actually. Very, very beautiful place. Apparently, it's very eccentric, very vibey for young people. So on me. Then on the bat, we decided that we had to go eat. So we go there. After that, sleep, get some rest in. Then next day, it was go. The next day was actually, it was a relaxing day. It was only relaxing day that I actually had. Through those days, though, I still went to agencies, still went to go look around, gave my Z cards out. It was Fashion Week at that time, so they weren't really accepting walk-ins.
Yeah.
But I was able to go to a few of them. So not really much of a rest day and a lot of walking. Oh my goodness. I've never walked so much in my life. I can thank London for the cars that I have now, so I'm very grateful. Then the next day was when work started. It was the fittings for London Fashion Week. Very, very beautiful. Oh my goodness, the garments that were there, it's just next level. I must say, local designers here can definitely compete with London designers.
Oh, really? Well, that's good news.
Yeah. We have beautiful, the garments that I took to the show that were made locally.
Yes.
They compete with the international designers.
Your one dress was amazing. It was actually the South African flag.
Yes, it was beautiful. Oh my word, actually. Yeah. But we'll get to that now. We did the fittings. We had to obviously get the sizes. I was with a few girls that I was going to walk with in the show and in London Fashion Week. So after the fittings, I think it took about 4 hours. Then after that, it was just we went to go eat. Then it was just chilling at the hotel, sleeping again because sleep was, yeah. When you're in a new country and you so pedantic with all these other things and you cannot sleep, you need sleep as much as you can. So the day after that was London Fashion Week. So it was from 9 o'clock in the morning to end of the day till 10 o'clock at night. That's when it went. So we started with makeup, then we did hair. And I mean, it was, let's say 30, 40 girls that were being done. So it was quite extensive, yes. And the hotel that we actually walked was beautiful as well, Royal Horse Guard Hotel. It was right somewhere by the Queen at that time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I don't know if you want to edit that out, I don't know. Anyway, because of the things that happened, I don't know. But, okay, cool. But so then we started with hair, started with makeup. Then we did all the fittings. I think there was a walk for 6 designers.
Wow, that's incredible. And it's not originally what you thought before you went. How many designers did you think you were going to be walking for?
I actually didn't know. I didn't know at all. I didn't know if it was going to be 1 or 2. I didn't imagine 6 of them.
Yes.
It was really, and all of them had their own unique designs. It was really, really something. And you put into these clothes that you yourself would never wear, but you have to make it work. So you make it work. You show the people their designs. But the unique thing about this show was that there was no music. Really? No music was. So obviously the thing that was happening with the Queen at the time, we were told that we weren't allowed to have any music. No events were allowed to take place with music because we were mourning. So it was a very different type of show.
Yes, I can imagine.
The crowd was more than willing to amp us up. So it was very, very nice. The opening was, so I walked for the opening designer. Amazing. Really, really, really amazing. First walk out there and you just get this gush of like, okay, we're starting now. Okay, cool. You do your walk and then you come off stage and you have to immediately change. Now it's rotation. That's how it works. So the next set of girls are on while we're busy painting, trying to get everything kind of look so fine. Make sure the makeup's still fine. Then we line up and now it's time to go again. And after 6 walks, your feet are a little bit tired. You're a little bit exhausted. And you still have to make time to eat and drink because, you don't want to get bad. So you have to, and you can't eat while you're in the garments because, hello.
No.
You don't want to mess with the garments. So now you're busy eating. I'll show you like this. I'm trying to eat like this. You're trying to hide away from the designers, trying to show what you're eating on their garments. But nonetheless, it was one of the best experiences I've ever experienced. It was a nice preset to the show itself. That was like the practice of the show.
Yes.
Very nice practice. Very nice practice. And obviously there was, we ended at 10 o'clock, had to walk to the station, had to head home, try to get some sleep in for the show the next morning that also started at about 8. So it was just go, go, go. So after that, the morning hits, now it's show day. Actual top model show day.
Yes.
So I grab all my garments because obviously we have to take our garments with us. That was made locally. We head over to the same hotel that we were at for the London Fashion Week, and we start all over again. It's the same process, same makeup, except this was not as rushed because you have to control your own designs because you are in your flow, technically. We just arrive there, start chatting, have a little bit of breakfast, coffee. Then after that, we head into hair and makeup. Again, extensive time taken. But I mean, the makeup artists, they're also very, very talented, very, very beautiful. Then after that, it was just, we had to get into, I think it was through two outfits. One that was designed by one of the designers and our self-styled.
Okay.
So the one that was designed by the designer, we fitted on for London Fashion Week because we also wore for them. So it was, you just wear the same garment that you wore there, so it's not plain, everything like that. First walk. It's a lot, I would say it's a lot more stressful than London Fashion Week because it's
daunting.
Now you're like, okay, now we need to win something. We don't just walk. So first walk was introduction walk. So that was coming out with your self-styled. So that was my South African flag dress.
Yes. Beautiful.
Yes. Beautiful, beautiful dress. Nothing. I'm so happy that everything worked out with the dress. Everything was, nothing happened, nothing, everything was just perfect for the dress.
Perfect.
And walk down the runway, show my beautiful dress, my goods, and then I'm like, okay, cool. Now back off. So second, it was intervals as well. So we had a bit of time before the next walk. And it was also categories. So we were in the runway, worldwide category. So I was walking with, I met a lady from Australia. I met a lady from Russia. I met a lady from, another lady from South Africa, actually. But
really?
She was a local as well.
And
she represented New Zealand. A lot of ladies from England, Scotland, Wales. It was a nice, diverse group of ladies.
Yes.
And then second walk was the designer walk. Now, the designer walk. So the clothes that I wore for the fashion week wasn't there on the show day. So I had to wear something different. Something that I didn't know I was going to wear. So we put it on. I say, yeah, it's perfect. But I say, it's a little bit big here. I don't, so then they try to pin it. I do this, and it's frantic because now it's time to go. And it's but I mean, this dress was so heavy that the pins weren't working. So they had to try and make a plan. We eventually made a plan. They had to eventually cut me out of the dress. I had to go and get into my self-styled again. They had to cut me out of the dress. But the show with the designer's garment was beautiful still. Oh. It was attached to me. It was never getting off me, but that was the main point. No feeling, but nothing was going to happen. So walk down, beautiful garments, walk off, and then it was end of the show. It was time for the last self-styled, and then it was the crowning. So I put my self-styled back on, go out again, and then that was our last little walk. We have to do the clap walk.
Yes.
We the whole train. We line up, and it's just lights. You don't see people because it's just lights in your eyes.
Yes.
So you're smiling at the lights. Smiling at the lights, going, okay, yeah. So then it was the crowning. So they crowned in categories. I think worldwide category was last. Suspension. And then then it was the crowning. A lady from Brazil won. Very, 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 very talented lady. Beautiful lady. That was the show. And it was beautiful. It really was beautiful. Opulent as well. Magnificent show. The branch or the company itself, beautiful shows that they host, really, really beautiful. And then afterwards was the after party. So that was like a little bit of a stress reliever.
Yes.
Nice. But a little bit of a twist with the after party was a silent disco.
That's
a silent disco, because obviously we can't have music. So they thought, okay, well, we're not going to cancel it, so we're just going to have a silent disco. one of the weirdest things I've ever been to, but really, really awesome. Really awesome. Everyone, you just walk in and there's just everyone with their headphones, and then you see there's different colors. There's red, and then there's blue, and there's green. I'm thinking, why? So you put the headphones on, and they say, no, different channels for different music. So if you like 80s, you like pop, you listen to pop. No, it was really, really nice. I also wore a self-styled garment for that one as well. Also made by the same designer here. A pink feather. That was my after party.
Yes.
Oh.
Michaela, that sounds amazing. Listen, it is a lot more entertaining than what I thought this chat was going to be about. It's really, really awesome. And Michaela, I think another thing that we are so super proud of is the opportunities that came after, and I mean, this was in September, am I right? So we are now December. In a few months, 2-3 months, the opportunities that have come of this for you. I know that you've signed some contracts. You have actually been featuring in some international magazines. Before we say goodbye to each other, I want to know a little bit more about that, if you don't mind.
What's my rubber on? Okay, I'll tell you. So I think it was a month after the show, I started speaking to one of the agents that was actually at the show in London. He represents Top Model Brazil.
Okay.
So they have their position there, but they have their own agency called Brazilian. And he reached out to me saying that he really likes my look, he likes my walk, he would like to represent me. So I said, awesome. So the agency contacted me, we spoke about a few things, and I'm officially signed. So that was amazing.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. So I'm signed in Brazil and London. So that is really one of the pinnacles for me. That was what international modeling is all about, trying to get picked up by agents internationally. Obviously it's December time, so things are a little bit slow at this moment. But I'm very excited to see what happens in 2023, to see how everything plans out. Regarding the magazines, it was actually my dad reached out to me telling me that he submitted my photos through this magazine's portal. And I was like, okay, cool. I don't really understand that, but explain it to me. So I think it was 2 weeks later, and he says, so, you're on the cover of the magazine. And I said, oh, okay. So they liked my photo. They chose the photo for the magazine.
Wow.
I couldn't really say much. I was just like, oh, okay, thank you so much. And it was, I think one of the magazines was from France, and the other one, I think they're both from France. One was London, one was France. I think it was one of the two. And it was just, and then the next cover came, and I was like, my Christmas presents are coming early this December. Like, what the hell? So that's how my 2023 has kicked off.
Yes.
I'm very excited to see what happens in 2023. I know it's definitely going to be more. It's going to be better. It's going to be bigger. It's going to be great.
Michaela, well done. And again, congratulations. From our deVonk tribe, we've loved the path that we've walked with you, and we are definitely going to be behind you in 2023, seeing what you're getting up to and where you are traveling and all your achievements and accomplishments. We are super proud of you, and thank you so much for sharing this with us today. It sounds really, really amazing entertainment, hard work, scary, challenging. And I like the silent disco part. I think that must have been the silent catwalk and the silent disco.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Michaela. We'll chat soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Lee.
Pleasure. Bye.
Bye.